Good morning, everyone. It's Luna Bell. Yeah, I just got back from my walk, and it reminded me of on my old platform, the one that got nannered, and I know who that was by, my flying monkeys. Y'all, one of the things I started doing was speaking out my truth. I started telling people um, that I was speaking to my medical professionals, but this is also how my flying monkeys, my family, and others in particular also kept a monitor on me to see what I was doing. And this is how they found out that I enjoyed walking, because I made a mistake of saying on my platform that I enjoyed walking. And that this is one of the times I would also talk to spirit a lot, that I would channel a lot when I would walk. That became a target because that was something I enjoyed. And y'all, I kept receipts for that, of that incident where I was harassed by flying monkeys within my community, 5 in particular. And I kept the video receipts of that, and I started sharing these things with my medical professionals. When I started sharing with them, I had told them that I was beginning to understand about the Munchausen by proxy and the flying monkeys and being triggered, and how they would employ others to also do this. But see, the one thing I also noticed, 134 on my timer, was that not only was there emotional and psychological reactions within me, there was also physical symptoms in my body. And that when I would see my doctor and when I was triggered, specifically when I was triggered by flying monkeys or my sister or my mom or whoever, I would go ahead and see my medical care professionals, and I'd give them all the receipts. And in this one video receipt in particular, I did give to them. And they did everything they were supposed to do. 212 on my timer. Now, I will encourage anyone to keep receipts. One of the things they do want you to do is not feel safe. They don't want you to feel secure. They don't want you to feel that you have freedom to even walk in your own neighborhood. They don't want you to feel safe, not even in your own home. After that, I realized that I had to start speaking up more and more, that the more I remained silent, that being quiet and leaving them alone, maybe they would leave me alone, that wasn't going to work. The more I stayed quiet, the worse it got. So I started speaking my truth. And when I told my mama, September 23rd or 24th, that I'd no longer hide their secrets, that I would no longer hide what they did to me or to others, it became even more extreme and targeted. Y'all, I used to hope that when the truth come out, and I know it is, that it would be like a magic pill to bring healing to me and my kids. I know now that it won't. It'll reveal the truth, yes. But in understanding these patterns and everything, when I started standing up for myself, it also revealed to me my own behaviors and things that I need to work on within me. And specifically, in some of the things I started doing right away, when in this time when I was speaking to my medical care professionals, I also started taking steps to take control of my own life back, to find out the questions, ask the questions myself, to find out what answers I could. One of the things I did do was reach out to the national insurance, whatever, to see if something had been applied for in my name or my husband's name. And y'all, a lot of my story, I know the truth of my truth is coming out. I know that my name will be cleared, and I know the slander of my name will be cleared. I know that everything that was done to me and others is coming out. But y'all, I had to learn to stand on my own again, from ground zero, from the very bottom, and build me back up. I had to start standing on my own 2 feet. They wanted me scared and alone. I was scared and alone, but I'm never a quitter. That's one thing my mama could never stand, or my sister. I don't quit, and I never give up on me, and I won't now. So I started speaking my truth more and more, taking my life back in control, doing the things I needed to do. I know there are so many readers on this app, and I know the Sunkissed Hermit and Lacey are two. There's another as well that have picked up on my story. My story is just one of many with similar backgrounds. And y'all, it's been a hell of a journey. But more than that, it's broke me down to nothing. To where I look around me now and I appreciate everything I have. And I realize that even though the old is gone, and that the relationship that I had with my children before is gone, my old identity is gone. But the mask, the illusions are gone. And what I have is my essence, me. And that I stand in my truth. And that I'm learning to love me. And learning to love me also includes learning to talk to me in a loving manner. And y'all, I do not pause this even though I get emotional. Because a spiritual awakening is not all love and light. Nor is it all pixie dust and rainbows. It's a lot of bitter tears. It's a lot of sadness. And it's a lot of regrets. But it's a lot of eye-opening experiences to your own truth. To what you as the individual hold dear. What is integral to you. And for me, that's what I'm building. I'm learning to let go of what was and build new, to love me in a different way, to commit to talking to myself in love, to learning to talk to others in love as well. That even when I want to express my anger and tell my kids something, even if they upset me, that I can learn to do it in a way that I'm not hurting them. My son said one thing to me not long ago. He said, "Mama, I don't want to be hurt anymore." What more powerful thing can anyone say to anyone than that? So in this time of year, think of your words. There are times I want to reach out to my kids, but I don't. Because I feel I haven't quite learned how to express myself. But commit to yourself and to others to learn a new way to love yourself and others. Don't let the cycle continue. Many blessings. Blessed be.